All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the next episode of our Madden NFL 25 career mode, week number 5 against the Carolina Panthers. It's going to be their home game. We're going to be on the road yet again. And just like before, we're going to go ahead and knock out our on-field drills, see what we can do for some progression. And we're going to hop right into the game. So we'll see you guys here in a second. All right, here we are, 3-1 against the Carolina Panthers. They're sitting at 2-2.
So now we're gonna look at the other offense as the Saints take the field.
And they score on their opening drive.
We'll get a look at.
Go ahead and zoom through that. It's gonna be a rainy game for us today. See what our play style is gonna be like for this game. Looks like medium passes. We go Linder or Johnson. Just make sure I throw it to the right person this time.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Nice, good catch.
Finds him on the crossing route.
Extra yards, about an extra 8
A
yards.
new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Go for a run here.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. This is Alvin Kamara with it. He breaks
That's a good
tackle.
run. First down again, sideline.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Go for another pass. Yeah, it's going to be medium pass plays for the game plan.
Violence. They look for those opportunities to
We'll
bust
see if we
their
can hit
tackles
Shaheed.
and keep those legs pumping.
I hate it when he does that and gets caught on my fucking player.
They'll throw on first.
Ah, throw it into the defender.
It's intercepted.
Oh, I should have just ran it through the pocket. I had that opening.
The Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
We still got plenty of game to go.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But
Saints and their quarterback.
All right,
ready
defense
to take
covered them
over
off.
once again.
9:48 in the second. They just started the second quarter. Let's go for another run. Let's go ISO. I really need to watch those medium plays, especially in between the line, in between the numbers.
They're gonna start on the ground with Kamara.
Slip past the defender, first down, extra
And that's
7-8 yards.
with a new set of downs.
Down to the
to be a
37.
stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ.
We'll try another
a
pass.
patience and craftiness required, along with just
Double dig
tremendous
swing.
vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap.
Still
They're
got the
gonna
pocket.
throw.
Over.
He gets it to
He held on to it.
Johnson.
First down.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new
Nice.
set of downs.
Go for another
I
run.
may love watching a great thrower, but
No
I love
interceptions
watching a
is
well-done
the drive
route too,
goal.
Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work.
You had some
Reset
time
those
there.
chains.
What's the weekend goal? Ball security, no interception for the drive. Season 15 passes, career. Okay.
Sent it upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down.
We'll try levels out.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
If I need to run it, I will.
Now they'll throw out of the
This
gun.
pocket's collapsed. Oh no.
He's taken down. The Panthers rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I don't like that,
You
dude.
just feel this defense starting to come alive, don't you, Kate? Got their first turnover last time.
All right,
Now they
let's
put
try
their
another
first
pass.
sack on
Go
the
for
board.
Linder here.
The big plays on that side of the ball.
Come
they
on.
can come in bunches. Defense sure hopes to keep this faucet going, and the offense wants to turn the spigot off immediately.
Nice.
Complete beyond the marker.
There we go. We're still
And
in
he's
this
gonna be
7
brought
minutes to
down,
go in the
looks
second
like
quarter.
At that 37-yard line.
Go for another
He
run.
picks up 15 on
See if
the
we can get that
play.
outside run.
And that's good for
Get
New
some yards on
Orleans
it.
first down. Tight end going
His
in motion
linebackers
here.
waiting for that play.
Kamara now on 1st and 10.
Come on, dude.
avoids a defender. We've got a foot race.
Okay, gain of
And all
1.
that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there.
Go halfback dive. Oh, I could have
They'll come
gone
to
with the other
line here,
run.
2nd and 9.
That's fine. We'll see what we can do here.
Another run for Kamara.
Nice, good yards.
And once again,
3rd and 7.
He
That's only a gain of 2.
before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up
Mountain
a gain
halfback
of 1,
shovel.
and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
All right, come on, let's go.
Here's a throw.
Linder open the outside, extra yards. Nice, in the red zone. 5:13 left to go in the second quarter.
Give him
Play it
15
strong
yards
here.
on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Home team is more stamina during plays. So long term.
Kamara running out of the gun. And
Come
he doesn't
on,
get
dude.
this one very far, down to only about the 18. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. You have an open pocket. There you go. 3rd and 5.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
We are in field goal range, but we
Give him
want to
about
score
3
that
yards,
touchdown.
and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to
We'll do
figure
flat
out.
stick.
When you don't have great
Go for that
success
quick
on
pass.
first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count.
just need to
And
look
all
for
you
that
wanna do
opening.
as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count.
Yep,
That
first down,
play-
touchdown.
And
There we
he's
go.
into the end zone. Touchdown,
We're back
New
in this.
Orleans. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are over.
Saints headed back
All right,
out on
22
offense.
seconds left
Their
in the
quarterback
second
returning
quarter. In the first half, we'll be able to see the halftime cinematic this time around. We didn't get to last time, I believe. Last time I recorded. We're just going for stats on this play, pretty much.
They go
Go
play
for
action
Shaheed.
on first. He puts some juice on a deep throw.
Dropped.
down the
That's fine.
middle.
Penalty. Defense. Legal man downfield, 5
He
yards.
was too far downfield at the time of the pass.
Oh, come on.
Stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
That sucks. That's fine. It's the end of the quarter anyways.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside.
Nice. First down, extra yards
Still
for
working
him.
past the 40. And they
That's gonna be
finally
the
bring him
end
down,
of the
but
first
that is
half.
a big gain and a new set of downs. So we reached halftime in Charlotte. The hometown fans feeling good. Their Panthers have the lead. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start by heading out west. State Farm Stadium in Glendale, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Michael Thomas, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head east to check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. J.K. Dobbins with a touchdown run. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
The
We
Saints
start
ready
with the
for their
ball.
next series. Let out on offense
Chance
by
to
their
catch up
quarterback.
here.
They've got a chance to
See what our drive goal is. It's not giving us one yet. Do we have a drive goal? No. It was just that no interception there. All right, we'll see if we can get Kamara on this one. Or Olave.
throwing from the gun
Olave
here.
outside.
That's caught by
Just
Chris
short of the first
Olave.
down.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency.
Inside zone.
Exactly what you're looking for in first
Easy
down.
first down.
Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take
There's
a
that
shot
first down.
downfield.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 1-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a New
shallow.
Orleans first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, looking to throw.
I threw it right to it, and he drops it. Okay, thank you.
It's incomplete, nearly intercepted.
That makes me
actually,
feel a
so
little bit
second down
better.
coming up.
Give me a good run, please. Good recovery here, please.
Running behind center with Kamara. And
Third and
they'll bottle
6,
this
that's
up after
okay.
a 4-yard gain. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
Empty flat stick.
3rd and 6 for them to
Go for
figure out
Shaheed
now.
here if we can. Or Linder.
Setting up a throw.
Nice, right in the midfield.
That's caught for the first.
Extra
They make
yards.
the tackle at the 38. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have
Change
a
our
first down.
Thing over.
I know the combine tries to test
do another
everything
run
it
here.
possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that
Nice
in
opening
cut
down the
and
middle.
Make the catch.
Second
And
and
he
2.
gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net
Go
a
for a
first
mountain
down.
slash
You get
wheel
yards like
cross.
that in the run
Game plan
you will
play
take
here
it in
for
the
a
NFL.
pass. Wants me to do Johnson. We'll see here.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Open to the outside of the numbers.
Next on the crosser.
Extra yards and fighting for that touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
Hitters are being led back out
All
there
right,
on
defense
offense by
putting
their
in work
quarterback.
again. Now it's our chance to get ahead.
With Weber.
5:24 left in the third quarter. Start with another run here. We are in our end zone, so yeah, let's play it safe with the ball and get it out of here.
Here's a give inside to
That's a
Kamara.
first down.
And he reaches
2
the
extra yards.
17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Maybe.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
We'll go another run here. Play it safe for now.
Now a run with Kamara.
Nice, back to back.
Has another
Dude,
read.
is he gonna be gone? He's gone.
midfield.
He's fucking gone.
He's at the
Oh
30,
my god.
the 10, and he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game.
Offense being
Very
led back out by its
strong for our
quarterback as they get
team
geared
and
up
the
for their next
defense. Still
possession.
putting in the work here.
They have really woken up
I
after
don't
a
know if we can
sluggish
replicate that run for Kamara, but we can try and do it again. We'll see. I believe this was the play. I could be wrong. I don't think he'll do it again, but that was a very strong play there.
This is Kamara, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat
Under
sheet.
3
If you see
minutes
a
to
bigger
go
play
in
on
the
ground later on,
third quarter.
largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the
I
front.
still
and
can't
opening
believe
the
he
door.
made that play, dude.
Bigger gap in the future.
Oh my god.
Give on second to Kamara,
Okay.
and the defense is all
Lost the yards
over this
there.
one for a big loss.
Go for a pass. And
And he's
Kamara's out
in
for
some serious
fuck,
trouble. It's
dude.
3rd and 12.
I just saw him walking out with a wrist injury.
Looking for a throw here.
Come on. Nice.
He
He held onto it.
Over the middle.
Sweet.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They managed
That
22
is
on
what
the
we
rip
need.
And a first down.
I
This
just
entire
wish he wasn't
play,
out
Kate,
on the
depends on how well
out on the
he can
last play.
separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs
We don't
wanna
have
throw
Kamara, we
before he
always have
breaks.
Olave to
That's the
rely
trust.
on
And then they got to believe that
as a receiver.
separation can create the big play down the field.
See how Avalos can do. I know we were playing with him in the preseason to see if he can do shit.
Here's a give up the middle. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Shaq Thompson finishing
I
that
have
play
my
off.
X Factor.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's make some plays here. I have my X factor.
They'll try and throw it here.
I got fucking sacked. I lost it after one play.
And that pushes them back. Third down.
I'm looking downfield, not paying attention to the pocket.
Each and every single year. I hope you get
That
good enough
sucks.
to understand as a football fan. Watch the big guys' first 10 yards.
Great.
Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home.
We can still get that ball downfield.
Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Throw a touchdown pass. Throw 10th touchdown pass on this drive.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through.
Just so we can get Kamara back into the game for that injury. Hopefully it was a minor injury. I don't know if we can we don't have any coach stuff because we're a quarterback. We'll play it safe with a run here.
Set it downs for him from the 46. Motioning one of the tight
Final
ends.
quarter of the game.
They'll run here on first
Some
down.
good yards for him.
And
7
they stop him
yards
after a
there.
good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it
Where's my
7 yards,
visor?
and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, I'm not wearing my visor right now.
From the 39.
Nice. First
This finds
down.
Moreau. And they bring him down around the 34. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's
Mesh
good for
halfback
New Orleans.
sneak.
First down.
Avalos will have you pass block.
He'll throw it.
Into the defenders. They
Falls to the
dropped it.
ground out left, incomplete.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You gotta secure
He's
the
not
pick
wearing his
before
visor. I don't
anything
know why.
else.
I don't think I have it set as away, but
Simple
that's
dive
fine.
up the middle. And
Not
he's
loss of
brought
yards
down
there.
for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results.
All right, dagger
It's gonna show up as a
for
negative run
Linder.
on the stat sheet, but that was
Hopefully
not the
we
runner's
can get him
fault.
open.
He did all he could to fight to get back to the line. but
Nice
this
first
defense
down
just kept
into the red
swinging.
zone. 21-yard
They hold him
line.
down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
Now
It's a pick up of
to
14
play
yards as the chains reset.
some time
You
frame.
know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times.
Play the
a
time clock
game.
now.
A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes
But we
things
need to
break
make
in
sure
the
we
right
score
coverage
here.
for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Run the timer down and score.
On first down, they'll run. And he is
That's another
into the end
touchdown.
zone.
We'll take it.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of this offense and their quarterback making their way back out there.
All
ready to
right,
take over
28 to
once again.
21,
And as we see
4:34
some of the
left in
highlights
the
from
fourth
their
quarter.
showing, his work a big part of why they're in
Time
front
to
right
play
now. Having a nice, solid
the time
as their
game.
offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them.
No mistakes here, please. We need to. Is that a drive goal or is that latest drive goal? It's just telling us to score another touchdown. Throw
Here's the
another
long back on
touchdown.
the handoff.
Holy crap.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very
Oh, he got
clean
tripped
play.
up from the
And
defender.
once
That's
again,
3rd and
he
5.
doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3
We'll do
yards.
slot
Now they
choice,
get
go
out 3rd
for,
and 5 to figure out.
Olave or Shaheed.
Shaheed coming in motion left. Looking to throw.
Easy pass in the
This is
middle
complete to
for a first
Olave.
down.
And he's
Extra
brought
yards.
down after a nice gain and a first down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you
All
just
right.
feel his aggressive mindset all game long.
Avalos
As
run
long as
play
there's
here.
time left,
Avalos
he's gonna wanna
doing
keep
good.
on
He scored a
firing and turning
touchdown on
good
the last
performance
drive.
into a
proving
great
that he is worth keeping on the team. And he's getting away from the defenders. Extra yards on that first down.
And he's finally brought
2:30
down
to go
33.
in the fourth quarter.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
We'll let it
And the Saints are going to have
die
a first
down to
down.
the 2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Saints feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
Now we got to play it smart.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Get rid of their timeouts.
They give it to him again.
Nice. There's the first one.
Run. That reaches the 26.
3 yards to go.
So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 2nd and 3 now.
We'll run the timer down and go for the
Back-to-back carries
touchdown at the
here.
end if they don't run it in themselves.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now we get another stoppage
We'll do
here.
the fake
Just
jet.
1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. First down, and they go right back to it. Now the Panthers decide
There's
to
that
spend
final
their third and
timeout.
final
All right.
timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Another run to the left side.
Another carry for him.
That's what we want.
And this
Just
one
shy
stopped
of
at
the end
3-yard
zone.
line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
We'll do a QB kneel
Ooh, I
here.
like that. I really like that execution.
Run
to
the
move
time down.
chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion. This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
The quick slants here.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Wow, they're going to pass it here.
Into the defender.
And
No.
what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
That's fine.
That was it.
Go for another pass
That
here.
was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't.
Sacked.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a
You're not going to let me go for it. They'll go for the 3. That is the game.
And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
All right, we'll go and sim forward here. I tried to get that touchdown. A little bit too greedy, but we didn't
So
lose
this
the
will win
ball
on the
again.
road for the Saints.
28
And
to
this
1.
game, wow, it came
21
down to
is the final
moments where it was their clutch score that
against
proved
the Carolina
difference and set up
Panthers.
this victory.
That is a win for us. 4-1 on the year. B- average for this game. 553 XP. It's an okay game. Loss of 1 rushing yard. And that's basically it. So, as always, we'll see you guys in the next one for... I forget which team we're playing next, but we'll see you guys at home against the next team. So we'll see you guys later.
Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.